Online profiles, so LinkedIn commercially, from a business perspective, is probably the widest known online profile. But you can add other online profiles, and you probably will have other online profiles on there that people can find or maybe not find. There's About Me, which is a nice, very simple online profile. So if you just go onto About Me online, and you can put in your name, you can load a picture up about it, you can go, you know, this is my background, this is what I'm interested in. And over time, that About Me profile will improve your search engine rankings on Google. So that might be one of the top 10 that come up is your About Me profile. So that's the simplest one to fill in. It could not be any easier. And so it's just a bit of fun. Load that one on there. I don't know how many people are on Twitter in this room. Afraid I am. No, we're not really getting Twitter. Well, it's up to you, obviously, whether you go for Twitter or not. I use it for business because I'm within the marketing and creative area. I think I've got quite a lot to talk about within that area, but I'm afraid it does transcend to what I have for tea tonight occasionally, or whether my dogs run off again chasing rabbits or something like that. It's up to you. I enjoy it. I've actually found it useful for business. I do find it connects me well with people, and it's amazing how many people I will meet up with on an irregular basis, but who I feel I'm in good contact with because I'm on Twitter with them.
Jonathan, have you got any handouts of your slides?
Yeah, sorry, Britta, we said at the beginning, I know you weren't here. Okay. Yes, these are going to be given out. Fran's got a memory stick with them on, so you don't need to take all the slides.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't take notes, and we are videoing it as well by Chris, so you'll be able to watch the video.
I was also going to mention there's some URLs at the end of the presentation that actually talk about how to maximise your LinkedIn profiles, your Twitter status, and things like that. So we'll give you those, and then you can go off and have a look at those as well.
I don't know how many people are on MySpace. Is anybody on MySpace? I don't know anybody who's on MySpace anymore, but some people are. Again, it's another way of raising your profile. I love blogs. Okay, the IOD blog came up there. It's an incredibly difficult thing to get your head around to start off with. What am I going to write? Why am I going to write anything? Why would anybody look? And in fact, to start off with, nobody does look. You know, it's just for your own enjoyment, really. But as time goes on, your blog builds up more and more viewers because people follow it through RSS feeds so that they get it automatically, so that when you put something out, they do actually look at it rather than having to find it miraculously online. And if you feel there is something you can talk about, whether business related, we have a blog on our website, or personal, then it'd be a good idea to get a blog set up because, again, that will improve your profile online. And if you're going to talk about business related issues, then that might add some credence to applications that you make, and you can send people to that and say, this is my views on this, that or the other, depending on what area you're in. And Facebook, we'll come to Facebook very shortly, but I presume quite a few people are on Facebook. I am, but not really. Generally, are people on Facebook or not?
I am not really.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit like you. I am, but not really. I think I'm more on it because it's on my BlackBerry now, where it wasn't before, so it just seems to be easy. But do consider your privacy settings on Facebook. And I'm just going to give you a couple of horror stories about Facebook. I don't expect you to read these. I'm just going to read a bit of this out to you. This is a guy called Van Allen who runs a company that recruits candidates for hospitals and clinics across the country. I'll cut through to this bit here. He's obviously found somebody who's a great psychiatrist, and they find it difficult to recruit psychiatrists. As part of his due diligence, Alan looked up in her Facebook a popular social networking website and found things that made him think twice. So be careful. Pictures of her taking her shirt off at parties, he said. Not just on one occasion, but on another occasion, and then another. Concerned about those pictures, he called the candidate and asked for an explanation. And needless to say, she didn't get the job. So, you know, Facebook's brilliant, but do be careful. Twitter's another area where you can get problems. This is from our blog that we posted a week or two ago. And this is about a company that some of you may know called Ventura. Just down the road. This is about somebody who was tweeting things perhaps not particularly appropriate. Ventura, the outsourcing solutions provider based in Leeds, found themselves in that very position recently when one disgruntled employee said online, "I think I work in a nursery and I do not mean working with plants." And don't worry, it takes a lot for the beat to grind me down. And this is a legal case that's been running through just recently. So it's an interesting situation. They sacked that person, and then the company lost on appeal. because they didn't have a policy for the use of Twitter in and out of the office and that sort of thing, which I think a lot of people are getting organised. So just be aware that, I mean, it's slightly different for me because technically I don't actually report into anybody. You run your own businesses. But if you're thinking about applying for a job with somebody, be aware that most of the stuff you put online can be found. And if you do put a video online from a camera when you're out at a party one night, having had a bit too much to drink, and somebody tweets that, somebody posts it onto their Facebook page, and you think, oh no, I'm going to have to take this down because it looks really bad, it could still be up there.